How's it going, TV? It's your boy ZG here, and welcome back to another Tower Fantasy video. And apparently, I'm just not allowed to rest because, well, I didn't think I was gonna have a video for today. Tower Fantasy decided they want to drop some more information related to 2.4. So I'm here today to go ahead and go over their little news information that they have added to their site. I do actually have at least four more videos planned for 2.4 that should be coming up probably within the coming days. Like, just Lord have mercy, they keep feeding us information and I can't keep up with all of it. But this shouldn't be too much. From what I've seen, I kind of glanced over it. It doesn't seem like it's too long, but we're not going to worry about how long it is. We're just going to go through it and get you all. That's going to kind of give you all the essentially the summary of what's going on. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Greetings, Wanderers, and the all-new version 2.4 is around the corner. Besides that magnificent ocean map, new gameplay, and new summer locker, we have been making improvements to in-game experience. In version 2.4, we have restructured many mission flows, feature designs, and reward settings. Whether you are a novice or an active player, you will have a much smoother gaming process. Beginner stage, level 1 to 20. The all-new main story mission experience. Okay. In the new version, Wanderers will find it easier to enter the more colorful and Vera overworld. In the previous version, Wanderers were required to complete 6 chapters of the main story missions in Asperia to enter Vera. But in the new version, you only have to advance to chapter 1-04 to enter Vera. Having said that, the skipped story of Vera Asperia will still be kept in the form of memories. Wanderers can tap on the button in the mission guide window at any time to switch to the storyline and return to the mission stories of Asperia. Okay, so it lets people get to the newer areas and not locking them behind the story, which is good. Picking up equipment earlier. In the new version, upon reaching level 10, Wanderers can explore the open world to obtain equipment. Solo novice Wanderers can now arm themselves faster. Optimizations for the standard pull weapons. The new version has improved the weapon strength in the common weapon pool in general, which makes it easier for Wanderers to fight enemies and challenge instances now. For more info, please refer to the following details on the weapon enhancement. Now, okay, so what? Oh Lord, we got literally everything. All right, let's go through this. The Molten Shield V2, Huma, the skill deals additional damage equal to 4% of the Wanderer's max HP. The Discharge skill deals additional damage equal to 5% of the Wanderer's max HP. Okay, so I will quickly mention this. I'm going to go ahead and read over the changes here, and on screen I'm going to be comparing it with the current version of the information, so you guys can. I'll have both the fixes, the buffs here, as well as the change the at the time recording this, the values that we currently have on global, so they'll make it a little bit easier, guys, for y'all to see it. The Ice Wind Arrow Tsubasa, increasing its overall multiplier of normal attack, dodge, and skills by 10%. Increase the discharge multiplier by 15%. Okay. The Dual EM Stars, which is Samir, except that of Bullet Rain, and increased the overall multiplier by 20%, adjusted the multiplier of Bullet Rain to a single hit to 54.3% from 50.6. Okay. Negating Cube, this is 0, added the initial passive skill, Flame Resonance. Activates by equipping 2 or more flame weapons, increase flame attack by 15% and flame resistance by 25%. This set effect works in the offhand slot, cannot stack with effects of the same type. Added the initial passive, Flame Benediction. When the Benediction Resonance is active, increase the entire team's flame attack by 5%. Increase the normal attack multiplier by 20%. Okay, so Zero got the Flame Resonance as well as Flame Benediction. Sight of the Crow, this is King, adjusted the 3-star effect. Increased damage dealt by 15% for each enemy targeted within 6 meters up to 30%. Increase the discharge multiplier of volcanic eruption to 95% from 66%. Jesus, that's like, dang, that's an increase. King, actually, they making King even better. Chakram of the Seas. I'm pretty sure that's Shiro. Pretty certain. Increased the overall multiplier of normal attacks, dodge, and skills by 15%. Increase the discharge multiplier by 20%. Thunder Blades. That should be Crow. Except that a spiral drive increased the overall multiplier of normal attacks and dodge by 10%, adjusted the multiplier of spiral drive to 44% from 42%. So got a 2% buff. Okay. Absolute Zero. Added the initial passive Frost Resonance, activate by equipping 2 or more Frost weapons. Increase the Frost attack by 15% and Frost Resistance by 25%. This set effect works in the offhand slot, cannot stack with the effects of the same type. Added the initial passive Scale Frost Benediction. When Benediction Resonance is active, increase the entire team's Frost attack by 5%. Increase the normal attack multiplier by 10%. This is for Cocoritter. Rosy Edge. Rosy Edge. Why am I forgetting who that is? Rosy Edge. I'm literally blanking right now. Rosy Edge. Who is that? I'm actually drawing a blank right now. Rosy Edge. What? It's literally Meryl. Why did that, like, I just completely blanked. Okay then. Reduce the skill cooldown to 30 seconds from 15 seconds. Increase the discharge multiplier by 10%. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Staff of Scars. Nightingale's Feather. Thunderous Halberd. The Terminator. Pummeler. EM Blade. Frosted Spear. Composite Bow. Combat Blade. Increase the overall multipliers of normal attack skills by about 35%. NA has gotten buffed, and I'm happy. Pepper got buffed. Echo's gotten buffs. Filing, giving some love to the ESRs and the rare weapons. I love it. I love to see it. Vesper, right? Lyra. Here's what's weird. They go by all the names here, like of the weapon's name, and don't say who, like, they assume you know who they are, I guess. But then they go down here and say, hey, this is Lyra, or this is Nemesis. Like, why couldn't you just do that for the other weapons too? Like, come on. Myra. Added the initial passive physical benediction. Increased the entire team's physical attack by 5% when benediction resonance is active. Okay. Similar to Coco and Zero. And Nemesis, same thing, getting the initial passive Volt Benediction, increasing the entire team's Volt attack by 5% when Benediction Resonance is active. Okay, so like basically adding more resonance essentially to each some of the weapons, which is good. Honestly, though, like, I'm kind of happy about a lot of these buffs. Like, I think I'm pretty sure unless I missed one, I'm pretty sure they targeted all standard weapons. Like it was kind of rumored that this was happening. Specifically, the one we kept hearing about was that Absolute Zero being Coco. Like, that was the main one we kept hearing about. But now, we literally have the information right here saying, hey, all this is happening to the characters. So the standard characters are getting a bit of a bump up. I won't say they're going to be on par with the limited characters, but this should allow them to at least be more viable. Well, to be completely honest with you, I felt like they were still all standard SR and rare weapons are still technically viable. Now, they won't perform as well as limited in certain areas, but they're still viable. So for those of you who don't have any limited weapons and use a lot of standard, well, here you go. You got a bit of a buff. Development stage level 21 to 60. Increase the vitality cap to 360. Thank you. Oh, good lord. I've dumped, like, the 180. It's great, but I need more vitality. I'm trying, like, especially when I'm trying to max out weapons. Lord, thank you. I needed that. Oh, good lord. That is so nice. I think that's a ×2 increase. I'm a fan. Thank you. Oh, lord. After the vitality cap increase, the founders will no longer need to worry about too much vitality overflow when missions are not completed in time. It becomes more convenient for you to play in your weekly gaming time. Thank you. Love that. Enjoy XP bonus starting from level 37 to up to 400%. The system will grant a 400% XP bonus from the Wanderer, which is level 34. New Wanderers will be able to catch up on levels and unlock more instances and gameplay faster. Launching Wanderer Development Guide. Okay, I'm curious about this. So, based on the Wanderer level, the system will evaluate whether the Wanderer power meets the recommended standards based on 5 factors: weapon level, matrix level, equipment grade, star rating, and enhancement. Wanderers can follow the system's recommendations to improve their power with much clearer purposes. Moreover, Wanderers can also receive amazing rewards after reaching the recommended standards set by the development system. That's cool. Now, the real question is, because this is catered to more, newer Wanderers. Those of us who've been playing and already, far surpassed what this is necessary. Do we get access to these rewards, or is it new players only? I'm curious about that. I would assume that we might get access to it, but I don't know. We'll find out when the update drops. Added the quick battle feature in Dimensional Trials and Interstellar Exploration, which really comes handy. Don't get me wrong, I autoing it is fine, but sometimes people you don't have sometimes you don't have all the time in the world. You want to quickly just burn your vitality right quick, especially now they got the cap. That's gonna be so nice. Dimensional Trials, the quick battle feature becomes available once you are at least 5 levels above the corresponding instance's unlocking level. Use this feature to consume endurance and obtain rewards with one click. Interstellar, the quick battle feature is yeah. Once you at least level 60, use this feature to obtain higher rewards with one click. Very good. Added assisting buffs in joint operations instances for insufficient power situations. Alright, let's see what this is about. When Wanderers have insufficient power or choose to enter a join-up solo, the system will provide the buff that enhances their power and assists them in clearing the instance. Okay, so for instance, if you need to clear a join-up and you're trying to match but no one's matching with you, you're able to. The system's gonna, hey, you're trying to do this by yourself. Let's give you a little bit of a boost, which I appreciate, because not everyone can actively solo most of these join-ups, especially the higher level ones, because not everyone's got the same power level. They don't have the same stars, same equipment, stuff like that. But some of them, most people are probably free to play, probably can't, do a lot of damage. So I'm glad they're doing that. It gives everyone a bit of a bump. The chance of getting high quality equipment from overworld chests increases with level. In the new version, upon reaching level 40, the chance of attaining purple equipment is increased when Wanderers open the chest in the overworld. Upon reaching level 50, the chance of attaining gold equipment is also increased. It's much easier for Wanderers who like solo exploration to obtain purple and orange equipment. That's good. I've gotten a few pieces of gold gear from opening chests, but not very much. They become trash, let's be completely honest, but it'd be nice to get a little bit of extra bumps, and especially for the newer players, that's going to help them early on. Because I knew for a while when I was playing in the early game, I was running around with blue gear for the longest time. Advanced stages level 61 to 80 significantly increase the number of space-time crystal fragments dropped into some raid instances. That's great, because it does take a little bit to build up the gold crystal fragments for currently the combat engine. I'm pretty sure they're adding new equipment to the store, so that's going to help get the other pieces of equipment that they're adding. I literally see that equipment. I see 100, and I'm mad. I now understand why they're increasing it, because the light's good. Like, it was already. Did they drop that? No, that's been the same. It's still 40. I don't know why my brain said it was 60. The number of space-time crystal fragments dropped in rated instances at level of control room, fantastic senate, and on heroic difficulty has been significantly increased. Wanderers will now spend less time obtaining the latest gold equipment and the rewards. Okay, so it's only for mid-level control room and fantastic senate? Intriguing. Why not put it with the Nemesis raid? For that matter, Rudolph. I guess they're doing it in waves, I would assume. Yeah, because we got so we got the eyepiece, the combat engine, which has been there. Okay, so basically it's literally the same shop, except that it's adding the eyepiece, which is good. The new version will add the option to redeem the Fortress Tactic eyepiece shards in the Space-Time store. Wanderers will now find it more convenient to exchange Space-Time star crystal fragments for the latest gold equipment. You say latest. Thing is, that's not the latest equipment. We have the gold exoskeleton and the microreactor. They are the latest equipment, so I'm assuming that at some point they'll probably add them in here, but it'll probably be a little bit. Professional stage level 81 to 90. New join-up instances increase the chance of obtaining the 8 basic pieces of gold equipment. All the new join-ups, instances difficulty 85 and 90, have greatly increased the drop rate for the 8 initial pieces of gold equipment. Wanderers can now mix and match their equipment stats faster. Yeah, I have been hearing the higher level join-ups, the gold, there's not much of a difference between the lower difficulty and higher difficulty for the gold job. So I guess this is hopefully this is going to fix that problem. As excuse me, as I've had a few people tell me, hey, yeah, it's not really worth doing these higher level ones because you're not really getting this, it's not really a value or really a reason to do it, because you can do the lower level difficulties ones and probably get them at the same rates. Though most people are queuing for the higher ones because, you know, they're level 90 and they want to get they are hoping to get the better rewards. Reward optimization for the Origin of War and Void Abyss. Origin of War shards of a piece of gold equipment, Fortress Microreactor have been included in the stage clearance reward. Void Abyss, a piece of gold equipment, Fortress Combat Engine has been included in the stage clearance pool of both difficulties 1 and difficulty 5. Underwater map, adding a lot more gold equipment to rewards and request missions. Okay. Oh, okay. I like that. I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea what that item is. The new map of version 2.4, there are chances of obtaining rewards such as Fortress Combat Engine, Fortress Tactics Eyepiece Shard, Fortress Microreactor Shard, Fortress Exoskeleton Shard. Wanderers can now obtain a full set of gold equipment more easily. That's all the content of the version 2.4 gameplay experience, the optimization. Thank you for continuously supporting Tower Fantasy. Okay, so honestly, quite a bit of information and a lot of changes that I thoroughly really enjoy, especially all these buffs. Now, I mentioned I was going to show the comparisons, and I was going to do it during when I go over it. But what I'm going to do here is in this net after I and towards like the end here of the video, I'm actually going to do it there, so it's a lot. I'll do it a lot more, so it's a lot easier to go through, and it's not being rushed. So you can there'll be a timestamps to it, so you can check out the changes between the current version and the updated information that we have here. I will kind of summarize the changes here just to make it a little bit easier to understand. So yeah, but honestly, 2.4 has got a lot coming, and I'm really excited for it. Like, I know this next month for me it's gonna be a lot more difficult for videos and stuff like that, but I am going to do my best to make as much content for 2.4 and to keep y'all up to date as much as I possibly can. But I will. The thing is, I can only do so much, but I will do everything I can to keep y'all up to date. But yeah, honestly, what are y'all most excited for by 2.4? I'm personally looking forward to all these buffs. All these new information as far as like helping the newer players out, and even us veterans who've been stuck with the game since day one, we're also getting a little bit of love. You know, it's not like, I'll be honest with you. Plus, getting extra shards here, the shop being updated. 100. I personally think 100 is kind of a little overkill. You could just double it from the engine, make it 80. You know, it wouldn't have been so bad. But you know what? As long as the increase from these two rates is significant enough, it shouldn't be a problem. But we'll see the rates. I think I still gotta do rates for this week. I'll have to see. But I can actually use that to compare. That'd be good. And this, honestly, actually, have they had it to where you got what, equipment shards and relic shards in the same thing? I don't know. I don't know if that's real. That's new. Well, this is probably what the newer This is specifically tied to the new update. But I'm trying to think if the opponent research had anything like that before. It's possible. I just don't remember. Granted, I do opponent research as much as I possibly can, but you know the energy is limited, so I can't do it every day. Well, I can, but it's better to save up right now. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Or thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and ring the bell so you get notified of all all future videos. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let y'all see all the. I'm gonna have the information related to the buffs of the weapons coming up for you. Coming up for you right here, right now. So I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Reverie, little trails where I lost my doll in that fairy tale. Miles away, incomplete, all my memories ocean breeze.